right, starting off chapter 3, we are going to graph using a table. This works for graphing any function. So whether you're graphing linear functions, which we're doing now, whether you get to algebra 2 and graphing quadratics, or pre-calc graphing cubic functions, this works for any function. Okay, so the idea with this is you make a table. We put in any values for x. I want you to put in at least 3. Okay, it helps to have a negative and a positive. So I usually do -1, 0, and 1. Those are easy to plug in, and then you can just plot those points. So when we plug in x, what x is, we're going to plug in x to this equation. So we have 3 times -1 minus 2. So that's -3 minus 2 gives us -5. Okay, to plug in 0, 3 times 0 is 0 minus 2. This is kind of funny, gives us -2. And if we plug in 1, 3 times 1 is 3 minus 2 gives us 1. So now we have 3 ordered pairs. We're going to graph -1, -5, 0, -2, and 1, 1. So on your graph, -1, -5, 0, -2, and 1, 1. You connect your points and put arrows on both ends. Okay. The one thing you have to be careful is when the x coefficient is a fraction. So like with 1/2, I'm not going to use -1, 0, and 2. I'm going to take whatever my denominator is and use that. So I'm going to have -2, 0, and 2. Now when we do -1/2 times -2, those two cancel. -1 times -1 is 1, plus 2 gives us 3. If I plug in 0, the first term is just 0, plus 2 is 2. And then when I plug in 2, -1/2 times 2, the 2's cancel, you just get -1 plus 2 is +1. So I have -2, 3, 0, 2, and 2, 1. And there's your line. Okay. Likewise with this one, y equals 1/3 x plus 1. That denominator is 3, so I'm going to do -3, 0, and 3. 1/3 times 3, the 3's cancel, you just get 1, plus 1 is 2. 1/3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. And 1/3 times 3, 3's cancel, you get 1, plus 1 is 2. So you have -3, 2, 0, 1, and 3. What happened there? Oh, I missed the -3. That's a negative up top. Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, 1/3 times -3 is -1, plus 1, that should be 0. So I have -3, 0, 0, 1, and 3, 2. Now, you just caught my mistake. Hopefully that you can see how if you make a mistake in your table, those don't come out linear, and then I knew something was wrong, so I went back and checked my work. Okay, so that's what happens. If they don't come out as a straight line, go back and check the values in your table. Okay, and that is it. Go ahead and try the U-tries on the next one, and we will pick up from there in class tomorrow.